Oh, hey. Glad you could join me. Hope you got yourself all comfy and cozy there. Today I felt like playing some more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so let's get started. Yes. Left ourselves off, finally arriving at Hateno Village, discovering the underground well system, and the coming across the start of a political something. The word is lost on me. Basically, someone is trying to get more votes than the current mayor. But we barely got to explore here, so I'm gonna go walk around and talk to other people. Like Ivy. Morning. Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The East Wind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like this super cute Cece hat, you can hit the store across the way, Ventus Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to Cece, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. Bip, 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 bip. Yeah. Cece's putting our village on the map. It already was. What do you like? Huh? What do I like? Where did that come from? Maybe frogs? Sure. Why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops. I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Right, because we had the quest for Manny's beloved. Turns out what Ivy wants the most in life is 100 hot-footed frogs. You should break the news to Manny. Yeah, we can go find Manny and tell him to round up some frogs. The East Wind General Goods Store. Oh, right, camera. It's been a little while since I've played. Hiya! My little East Wind General Store carries all of Hateno Village's local specialties. Ever since Cece set up shop in that place across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I tell you what, you haven't lived until you tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head on up the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying? Something I can do for you? Or you're for? What's the hat that I already know about? This? Cece made it. She set up shop in the place across the way. She left a long while back to practice her craft, but she perfected it and came back as a famous fashion designer. Now, Cece fever is sweeping the village. You can't throw a rock without hitting someone wearing this hat. I don't know the first thing about fashion myself. My wife, Amira, cares much more about that stuff. Anything else? No. The veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. Sure thing, Bruce. Got bundles of 5 arrows for 20 rupees apiece, fortified pumpkins, Hylian shrooms, goat butter. The fresh milk, I do already have some. Some bird eggs, Hylian tomatoes, swift carrots, rice. What was that? I think I need wheat was the other ingredient there to make the oatmeal for what's her face in Kakariko village there. What's this say over here? Can I read it? No. What about this? Nothing. Alright, well, actually, we'll be a little nosy. I see nothing of interest. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we already talked to Cece. She wants... Alright, Manny, come on. Cece wants us to hand out the Hylian shrooms to people that aren't already wearing shroom stuff. I'm actually... I want to go straight to the mayor's house and get his opinion on this election. I think that's the word I was looking for earlier. Oh. Don't worry about that, man. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventist Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayoral election or not. This becomes something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? No. You don't mind lending me an ear? Huh. I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest what he's up to. When I ask, he just says, it's a secret. And I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. Whoa. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk about this. I need to slow down. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'd never fit through a window, but maybe if you could dig a hole or something. Well, you'll figure it out. Okay. I see. Now I have a reason to go into the the well system. No entry without permission. Read. Oh, hey. There's some more of those modular homes over there. Oh no, is that that must be the school. Okay. I still want to talk to Reed. There's just no time. Oh, yeah. The traveler I saw at Ventist Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Kinda. Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election. So I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring back a taste no one's ever tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. Is that a good gooey? Like a... Is it a truffle or a bonbon is the gooey cream-filled center one? Anyways. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Except, I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with, or what they created. And now that I think of it, it also has a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. Nah, but don't worry about my problems. I hope you have a nice, relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm up the hill? I never start my morning without a glass. A new signature food. Reed wants to make the food that his grandfather created with another villager into a new village staple. However, all he remembers is that all he remembers about it is its creamy, melty mouthfeel and its unique, pungent aroma. Oop. I was trying to scroll. I guess there's nothing to scroll on that. Reed thinks smelling that aroma again might jog his memory. And Reed's secret: every evening, Reed shuts himself up in the shed at his house. His wife Clavia is getting suspicious of his behavior. She's asked you to go into the shed in the middle of the day while Reed isn't there and look around. The shed is normally locked and can't be entered through the door. It seems that Cece sneaks out of her house somewhere every night. Sophie has asked you to tail Cece. It sounds like she's alert to her surroundings while she's moving, so it'll be important to stay out of sight. And then Team Cece or Team Reed. Cece asked you to give Reed voters some mushrooms to open their eyes to new ways of thinking. According to her, Reed voters are identifiable by their unfashionable clothing. Travelers, kids, and candidates' families, and temporary residents like Sheikah researchers don't get mushrooms. That leaves 8 villagers not dressed in CC brand clothes. Quite a bit to do around here. Okay. And now it's raining. Ooh. Little cherry blossom tree. Also, let's go do that shrine. At least do something for the overall world and not just Hateno Village. Although I guess that's really more of a thing to help me than the overall world, but that's meh. Hateno Village Eastwell. I hope I've already taken a picture of a squirrel. Alright. Just make our way up this hill. Zunmik Shrine. Let's see what puzzles we have awaiting for us. Scoop it out. What is it? Okay. Looks like we gotta get some kind of ball over here. Oh, there's a bunch of them down there. Okay. Ah. I think I see what we must do. But also, there's got to be some way to bridge that gap of power that hopefully isn't just me dropping something. Let's see here. Stick these together and then attach it onto there. I wonder if these are conductive. There we go. Little scoop. Hopefully that reaches and fits. That that might be slightly off. I would like this to be a little more centered, please. There we hopefully go. And then just throw this right here. Oh yeah, perfect. And then I will also get scooped. There's a chest. There's a chest. Give me the chest. There. Please. Help. There we go. Strong Zonite Longsword. A strong, large sword used by the Zonai and made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonai devices to increase some of its attack power. Yep. Base 10. Two-handed. I guess we'll drop the Rusty Claymore. Uh-oh. It's a little jammed up. Gotta watch where I'm stepping. Oh, I see why. Let's just get some of these out of the way. Maybe should have not made it so wide. Which one are you stuck on? Because clearly it's one. This is where just like a physics explosive would be handy. Oh, it's fighting. It's angry. What is it angry at? Is the question. I don't know why I feel the need to filter these back into the... Okay, something broke. Yep. Well, don't step on that again. If you could just give me this back. If you could, if I could just have, please. Well, and then that just broke. Great. Well, no, I guess I want to keep the power going on that. Okay. I guess we'll just have to start taking balls out. We'll just take them out in one giant clump. There we go. The less the better. Come on. There we go. Now give me the platform. No. Still too many. Yep. That was the wrong one. Oh. Just give me my platform back, please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. Come on. Come on. You got it. Okay. Squeeze on through. There we go. And we'll just do a nice thin one this time. What is... It's freaking out. Okay. Gotta start it on this side. Yeah? Yeah. Let's try that. There we go. And then we can also move these out of the way. What just... Come on. What broke? Platform thing again? It's too many. Too many of these balls. Okay. Honestly, I'm wasting my time. There. It'll just disconnect on its own. Hopefully. And if not, maybe I can be there to grab it. At the very least. Okay. Well, I tried. Ta-da! And here I am. Alright, was that... Yep, that was the only chest. Good. Gets us out of here. What? How many of those are we up to now? Light of Blessing 2. Okay. Good. Not holding on to any that I should have turned in. Oh, it's nighttime. Is it too late in nighttime? Let's go see if we can find Cece. Ah! Aha! There you are. I'm watching you. Okay. Going behind or into this? Behind. Okay, well. There could still be into. Grab this lizard. Oh! Yep. Aha. Building condemned. Do not enter. CC. Alone at last. Huh. Don't mind me. Just... Ooh, here we go. Aha! Oh! Perfect! I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. So scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hartino Village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and glamour here in private, I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. And so the secret is revealed. Wow, that was... that was a long night of eating carrots. It's already 5 a.m. Okay. And now that we've uncovered the Cece's secret... Hot in the school, yeah. I knew it. Now that we've uncovered Cece's secret, we'll just... Oh, well, it did say noon. We do have a little bit of time here. Manny! You creep.
Oh.
I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but... What were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for... a long... I mean, a friend of a friend tipped me off. I talked to her for you, like you asked. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? No, gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. Alright then. So what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend's friend hanging. 100. She wants hot-footed frogs? And 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friend was always saying. That was a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy. Do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? I don't know. Do you? Specifically, 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Sure, yeah, here's some frogs. 1, 2, 3. 10 frogs, all I counted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. 10 Rushroom. Have I read Rushroom before? Probably. Movement speed increase. Nice! Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. Yeah, have fun collecting 90 more. As if I'm not also going to be collecting more than 90 more. I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Mrs. Ivy. Or Miss. No, not Mrs. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh. No coming back from that one. Good luck with that. Alright. Let's see. Hello there. Always happy to see a traveler in Hateno Village. General Kenobi. Are you one of those who came to see the new CC fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, Cece. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at the clothing shop. I mean, boutique. Not sure what the difference is, personally, but Cece always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. I don't know the difference either, to be honest. Hello. Are you another traveler here to see Cece? Our village gets more famous all the time. Sorry, I'm on my way to meet someone. If you need a tour guide, you'll have to ask someone else. Sure thing, Nikki. You know? Let's go to the place I had in mind when I wanted to originally come to Hateno. The Kochi Dye Shop supports your stylish self. Good morning. Someday, second store. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop. Right, so you're a new customer, I think? Well, I don't do the dyeing around here. You want my hubby for that. All this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to see that our shop is taking off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Sorry, Senna. Greetings and saturations. If you were looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. You do. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your get-up too. Hoo-wee! That's a lovely paraglider you've got there. Yes. Nowadays, not only do we dye clothes, we also offer a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric, and I can rework your paraglider with flying colors. You may be a first-time customer, but that's fine. We have a special introduction to our new service for folks like you. Ta-da! Your very own introductory fabric. CC fabric. Got a mushroom pattern on it. Nice. Tough fabric bearing a CC brand design. It looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. Have you dropped by Ventus Clothing at the village entrance yet? I have. CC, the famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up the cutting-edge design on this fabric. Every region has its own unique fabric design. Oh, nice. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. Think of me if you find some new fabric, won't you? We can rework your paraglider with it for you to fly the skies in style. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll just take 20 rupees. Yeah. I definitely want to rework the paraglider. This is your first time reworking a paraglider, is it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just hand over the fabric and leave the rest to me. Oh, we get to see them before we commit. Good. So, which fabric do you have in mind for a paraglider rework today? The Mirror of Twilight fabric. The CC one is fairly nice, but... Oh... Love me that Twilight Princess. If you're fine with that one, then slip me 20 rupees and we'll get started. I'm sorry, is this not a legal transaction? Why am I slipping you 20 rupees? Okay. Thanks for the business. This won't take a moment. No watching paint dry for you. Ah. I did see that was a new thing. Setting the fabric, ready to launch. That'll do it. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. That's beautiful. Oh. Oop, sorry. Just kick this poor person in the head. Lay up. They've been putting these strange decorations all over the village. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in Hatano, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up some more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy CC brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Warden. We prefer the simple life, the way we've always lived it. I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Is there something you need from me, Mr. Traveler? Not yet. No? Eh? Funny. I could have sworn... Okay. Word's already spread that I'm helping Cece. Oh no. Let's... Actually want to dive in through the east well, just to see where I land, if I already covered that section of it or not. Oh yeah. There's one of them towers. Did I mark that one already? I did. And that is disgustingly far. Alright. There we go. Yes, I do believe... I believe that was the well that I was having trouble climbing out of before. How are we doing on hot-footed frogs? Oh. Okay. It didn't take too many out of me, luckily. Got some bright bloom seeds. There we go. So... Somehow... with, all of these underground tunnels, I've got to find my way to the mayor's shed. Also, can I get that sticky lizard? Let's see here. Oh, is this where the... Yeah, the rock... like was. Well, I tried. Okay, yep. I think... I'm seeing that little well on the map that looks like some kind of bridge. That tiny river. That's the inn. I think it's got to be somewhere just over here, maybe? Not too far, though. Let's take a look. See where we land here. We can always drop back down. Okay. Just... I just need to walk that way a couple feet. Okay. Ah. Just right here, basically. Well, it's the middle of the day. Let's see what Reed's hiding. Reed's diary. Notes toward a new variety of pumpkin. I firmly believe that Hateno Village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. And I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag, though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Huh. Well, Clavia, I've figured it out.
I.
No, hello.
Oh.
How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? I did.
Ma.
You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. He could have just asked Cece about it directly, but I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for that.
Ah.
It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to Ventus Clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry. That's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promised you a reward, and I keep my promises. 10 Hylian tomatoes. Thank you. What a pair the two of them make. If they would just get along. If only. Although I have a feeling it might be headed that way. Oh, Sophia. I did in fact learn some things. Oh, sorry, Sophie, not Sophia. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tail my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. Really? The silo across the way? Yeah. What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it?
Oh.
I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style, and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno Village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is, she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. 10 iron shrooms. Thank you. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. Both secrets completed. And now I just have voters and new signature food. Unique pungent aroma and a creamy, melty mouthfeel. And you don't remember who they worked with, but it has to do with making a meal. So let's check over here, see if anyone's up to any cooking. It would appear not. Ooh. A pot lid. Surprised we haven't found one of those before. The lid of a large soup pot. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum. It can take quite a beating before breaking, if you use it as a shield. It could also take much more than that if you use it as a pot lid. You know, the thing it's designed to be. Well, we can always check in at the Great Tonpu Inn. See if anyone's lurking around here that might know. Why can't he understand? I had no idea Warden could be so stubborn. He would always humor me before we got married, no matter what I asked. Would it be so hard for him to wear a simple CC brand hat? I don't understand why he's this dead set against it.
Huh?
No. Can I help you? Oops. I really can't be dwelling on that right now. Not while I'm on the clock.
Ah.
Hello there. We're having nice weather again today.
Hi.
Welcome to Tonpu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? A regular bed is 20 rupees, or if you're looking for a more relaxing and restorative mind and body experience, you can have one of our extra soft downy beds for 30 rupees. Oh, there used to be 40 before. Excellent. You have soft beds?
Wow.
Yes, they're much more comfortable to sleep on than our standard beds. You'll wake up feeling nice and refreshed. Everyone who sleeps on one talks about how they feel brimming with energy. I'm good, though.
Wow.
Take care and visit us again soon. Maybe the next time Wharton is leaning carelessly against the terrace, I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head. What? That's choice. Speaking of the terrace. Hey there, Wharton. Hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. It's probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew why dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. You need something else? Something not related to the inn? Not yet. No? And feel free to stay at the inn if you like. Okay. Otherwise, if I had something else, I wouldn't be allowed at the inn. Okay. Let's go check out the school. Yep. Frog. Excellent. Excellent. Oh. That threw me off for a second. I thought there was just a shooting star in the middle of the day. Oh. Oh, that's, Restless Cricket. What is your name that I can't remember? You're the assistant. A lesson on the calamity. And several children. Don't mind me, I'm just, sitting in on the class. Yes. What is it? Oh, it's you, Link. I haven't seen you in... Link, you're back! My apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town, then. I gotta stop doing these raspy voices. But what of Princess Zelda? Well, she turned into light and disappeared forever. Princess Zelda is still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built this school, you see. She cared so much about the children. I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Right now, we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you'd like. Yeah, sure. Today's class will be a history lesson. The story of Hyrule is deeply intertwined with the Calamity, and that is no exaggeration or embellishment. The Calamity has been visited upon the land of Hyrule several times before. It was sealed away 10,000 years ago by the sacred princess and a hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness. Isn't that just a fairy tale? Over time... Over time, history and legend sometimes blur together. And all this stuff about 10,000 years ago and such. Who cares? You got any pictures or proof to back up this so-called 10,000-year-old calamity? I mean, as a matter of fact. It's no fairy tale, I assure you. These are real historical events, Mike Wazowski. This is a problem. I'll need to show them some kind of depiction of the calamity from 10,000 years ago. Otherwise, this lesson is over before I began. I'm sorry, Link. This isn't how I thought the lesson would go. If I had more foresight, I'd have borrowed the screen depicting the calamity from Lady Impa's Hall. Right, yeah. I technically don't have pictures of the calamity. I have the Demon King. Unfortunate. Kakariko Village, where the hall is located, is also in Necluda, but it's too far to the northwest for a casual visit. If only I could show these children a detailed image of the screen depicting the calamity. I think they'd understand. Although I suppose it isn't Lady Impa's Hall now, is it? More accurate to call it Lady Paya's Hall. Teach me a lesson 1. Quite that conundrum, huh? I can solve that real quick. Considering I did the Zen Mix Shrine. Get that next lesson underway right out the gate. Just sprint straight past by it. Don't mind me, just need to take a picture of this. And then just teleport away. Like nothing happened. That was a little too close for comfort. Oh. Don't mind me. Sorry. That's a map. Where? Oh, where is that picture? Aha! Screen depicting the calamity. Ta-da! Oh yeah. The hero of legend. And the princess. And the calamity. Okay. Oh, away! Oh, I forgot I had my, I forgot I had Akira at, the Hatano house. Let's not forget when we're leaving. Okay. School, right. Make way, I have class. And the bell's gonna ring soon, probably. Whee! Oh, kids are already out. Darn. I'm gonna have to come back, aren't I? Hello, Link. If it's alright with you, I'd like your help in researching the calamity. Right now, my stumbling block is figuring out how to help the children understand the lesson I'm teaching. I wish that I could show the children a detailed image of the screen depicting the calamity found in Kakariko Village. I think they'd understand in no time if they had a visual aid like that. But of course, because they're not here, I can't complete the quest. Unfortunate. Almost. Oop. Some more crickets. Island room. Well, guess that'll have to wait until the next day. Ah, Nadra. Oh, this is it's a ladder to the bell. There's an upstairs that I just completely missed. Or ignored. Probably both. Okay. Hey. Which one were you? Which one do I read today? Oh, there's one called The Champions and Their Divine Beasts. Let's see, here we go. Divine beasts were mechanical weapons built 10,000 years ago to fight the calamity. They were the size of mountains and incredibly strong, meaning that not just anyone was allowed to handle them. Only the champions, specifically chosen representatives of each people, were permitted to control them. By their efforts was the calamity stopped. When the calamity returned as foretold 100 years ago, the divine beasts were seen once again. A new set of champions came forward to use them. Unfortunately, the calamity seized control of the divine beasts, and the new champions lost their lives in the process. Ouch. That's a pretty sad story. But when I was little, I heard the divine beasts went back into action, so I bet the champions' souls are at peace. But who are you? Don't sneak up on me like that. Who wants to know? Is there something wrong with studying in secret, huh? Alright, kid. Oop. School time. Oh. A Zoom is here. What does that mean? You're the new teacher, aren't you? I'm Azu. Nice to meet you. My identity is the general store owner's son. My identity as the general store owner's son is just a cover. I'm actually Azum, the big-time hero. Gotcha. Oh. But you can't tell the adults around here. It's a secret. I keep switching between the voices. Kicking bad guy butts is way cooler when nobody knows it's you. Azum? I'm really Azum, the big-time hero. It's my job to protect the school and the village from bad guys until Miss Zelda comes back. Have you found any bad guys? Let's see. One spot I've been watching is Old Man Knack's field at the town entrance. Haven't seen any bad guys there so far. My mom says Knack is the most fashionable farmer in the village. But he hangs out a lot with Reed, the village mayor, and that guy doesn't care about fashion at all. So I don't get it. So, can I get back to patrolling now? Without a Zoom on the job, the bad guys might win. Sure thing, bud. Ooh. Are you from the outside? If you want to play, tell my brother Neb. I'm sure he'll add you to our spy game. My brother Neb is spy number 1, and I'm number 2. As my job is to keep an eye out and report to the big-time hero, Azum, with surveillance. With surveillance about any bad people. So dumb. But the lab on top of the hill to the east is too far, so I can't go there. Neb, come back! Oh,
Oh, hey, mister. Are you what they call a traveler? Your weapon is really neat. Everyone who has amazing gear is true. I love swords and bows and arrows and all that stuff. Want to be my friend, mister? We're spies for Azum. He's a hero who protects our village. I'm spy number 1, and my little sister Nara is spy number 2. That makes you spy number 3, mister.
I'm sorry, Simon. I'm on duty as a spy.
Call me Azum while I'm on patrol. I gotta keep a close eye out in case there's any bad guys show their faces.
Keep it up.
Azum away!
Hello there. I put in a good day's work. You look like a man who gets around. What does that mean? Wish I wasn't so tied down like I am. On days like this, my work to tend the field near the school hurts my lower back so. It makes the road home feel longer than it did coming in. It's tough work, no mistake. But you know what keeps me at it on the hard days? Knowing that way down the line, what I do today is gonna keep someone fed. Did you have something to say? Not right now. No particular business to take care of, eh? That's fine then. Make my day a little longer, why don't you? Sorry, Uma. Okay. Well. What do we have? So we gotta circle back for Teach Me a Lesson 1. Where are the Wells is forever a thing. No Champion's Tunic that I am so far away from. Gloomborn Illness. Right. I need to find myself some wheat. And then I need to figure out the new signature food. Cool. Accidentally tapped the L button. Well, it's getting a little dark, so I don't think whoever paired up with Reed's father there is gonna be awake for much longer. So I think we'll just make our way for the night up to the research lab. Sorry about that, Akira. Okay. Now we can speed up a little bit. Now that we're in windmill country. Hello. All's well with the windmills. Hello. Nice weather to feel the breeze, isn't it? It's rare to see travelers out here. Unless... Oh. You haven't come to steal away my darling wife, have you? I'm just kidding you. And no doubt you're here looking for the farm, or the research lab. The research lab, actually. What farm? Oh, were you not on your way to Hateno pasture up ahead? I know most folks here are obsessed with CC brand fashion right now, but the best thing about this village is and always will be the bounty of its farmlands. Have a bottle of our freshly squeezed milk, and you'll know what I mean. If you weren't headed to the farm, maybe you're looking for the research lab? What's that? Huh? So you weren't on your way to the research lab up the hill? Just as well, I suppose. The lab's empty. Para and Robbie, the researchers who used it, have gone off to Lookout Landing near Hyrule Castle. What darling wife is this that you have? Sorry, but nothing comes between the two of us. Not even you. I didn't want to. I met my wife in Lurland Village, to the south of here. She's the most beautiful woman in Hateno Village, maybe even all of Hyrule. The two of us have always guarded the windmills in shifts. Except something bad is happening in her hometown, and she's been pretty broken up about it. She's at home now, resting.
Oh.
I picked this spot because you can see both the windmills and my house clearly from here. If anything happens, I can come running at once. So, are we done here? I don't want to take my eyes off the windmills or the house for too long. That's fair.
Ho, ho.
So no one's at the research lab, huh? Okay, I did already get a picture of a squirrel. Good. I'm sorry. You know what? Something just fell out of the sky over there. Whatever's going on right here seems like something worth figuring out the next time. I think this is a good place to take a break here. Especially with all of these people coming up the way. So, I'll just go ahead and make a save. Cool. Well, hey. We should do this again sometime. Thanks for joining me, and take it easy.